Hi, so that means we are live. Welcome to this truck driver stream. We announced recently that there is a steering wheel support coming to truck driver, and that's why we wanted to do this live stream to show you what it is like to use a steering wheel in truck driver. So we've got a setup right here to the right of us. We'll be playing truck driver on Xbox One with a steering wheel. But first, we'd like to, get into the steering wheel support and answer some of your questions. So if you have any questions about the game, let us know in the chat, either on Discord or in the YouTube chat. Let us know.
Yeah, I think we're getting still some questions on Discord, so maybe someone can post the link to the Steam in the Discord while we're waiting. Is that possible? And then, let's answer some questions. Let's see what we can talk about, and then Martin will play some truck driver.
Yeah. So first of all, the steering wheel support. We've got a lot of wheels supported for Trustmaster, and also steering wheels for Logitech. Of course. Those are the wheels we support right now. There's a full list on our website, www.SOEDESCO.com, and if you click the truck driver announcement for the steering wheel support, you can watch the entire list of steering wheels that are supported. How many people do we have?
I don't know. Someone should post a link in the Discord.
Link to the stream. Let me just do that right now.
Yes. Let's see.
We're live.
We're live.
There we go.
All right. I mean, does anyone have any questions that we should go over first, or is there anything that was open or asked in the time that we did not stream in the past week? I don't know. Can we scroll up to the Discord stuff?
So of course multiplayer is still
being asked a lot. Many questions.
So today we're playing at an Xbox One X.
Yeah.
With the Trustmaster R383, if I'm not mistaken.
We've got a pretty nice setup here with a GT Omega set as well. So we have a cool seat, and we'll show you that later as well. Someone asking here if you can change the indicator lights with the flippers on the steering wheel. And I know you can button map the indicator lights.
Yes.
But I'm not actually sure if you can map them to the flippers, because I think personally the flippers are used now to
shift
gears, to shift.
Yeah.
So I think you can change it to any of the directional buttons on the controller or on the steering wheel. So that should work.
Good morning to you as well, Jaffa Cakes. Welcome.
When will the game be released for PC? Someone asking. If you look at the Steam page, you can see that we've currently scheduled the game to come out on November 11th, right?
Yes.
That's the plan for the PC version.
Yeah.
If we have any other plans, you will find it right there on the Steam page.
First we are focusing on the console versions of the Xbox and the PS4 version are coming out first on September 19th.
Yep.
But the Steam version is scheduled for November 11th.
Yep.
But
let's see.
When can I pre-order? I see in German. For Xbox One, you can pre-order it digitally. If you go on your console, go to the store, you can pre-order. There's also a pre-order discount. And of course, if you ask your local retailer, they may have some copies up for pre-order as well.
Yeah, especially since you're German, if you go to Amazon.de,
yes,
you can get the physical version for PlayStation, Xbox One, both available. Physically, physical release should be all out right now. And the PlayStation digital release is coming 2 weeks before launch, so that should be September.
The pre-order. right? Yeah, September 5th.
Pre-order, yeah.
The pre-order is going live on PlayStation on September 5th. So, yeah.
I hope you are all doing well today. Well, I hope you are also doing well.
I am doing well.
I'm doing well too.
I mean, I'm sitting here on a nice couch.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I've already got it pre-ordered. Thank you.
Thanks for the support. Let us know what you'd like to see improved or changed, and what you like, what you dislike about the game.
Will PlayStation have a pre-order discount? Yes, it will.
Yeah, just like the Xbox Digital pre-order that's available now, there will be a 10% discount if I'm not mistaken. I think PlayStation offers something extra as well, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, so we'll be playing in a bit on Xbox One with the steering wheel in the GT Omega cockpit set, so that'll be cool.
For the impatient people, we're just waiting for most people to get the YouTube notification pop-up thingy, and we'll start playing in about a minute or 5.
Yeah.
Tops.
It's nice to put the language Romanian. I like. I think Romanian is currently in the game, right? Yeah. We have a lot of languages implemented in the game already.
I think 26.
Yeah,
something like that. The full list is also available on the Steam page.
Yeah.
It'll say directly on the right side which languages are and are not supported.
Yeah,
and those will not be changed before release. So you can.
But there's a lot of languages already in there. Big change yours is in there. I think Romanian is in there definitely.
And if you're watching this, you probably speak English. So I problem.
I've ordered it as a game CD, physically nice. Thank you.
We like physical stuff. Is there any other things that we can answer right now? Maybe in Discord?
Should I put it as an announcement?
Yeah, sure. Just add everyone.
Yeah. Let's get some more people in the stream, and then we'll go ahead to play it. We're live playing Truck Driver on Xbox One with a steering wheel. Come, join, and hang.
Trustmaster T80 compatible. Is the T80? I don't think the T80 is in there. The full list is on our website, so you can check that out. It's a full list. It's been confirmed by Trustmaster as well, so they've checked it all, every functionality in every steering wheel, whether it works or not. So please go check out that list, because I cannot remember it. So I don't know.
Yeah. Nicole asks us if there's German language in there. Yes. Yep. Most definitely there's German language in
yes, there is German. And mod support, someone asking.
Yeah,
which is an interesting one, because there is no mod support at the moment, because we're currently focused on the console release first. And console games don't often have mod support. It's very hard to implement. It might be something we could possibly do for PC, but there's currently no concrete plans of mod support. I mean, we are looking into possibilities, but we can't say anything about that yet.
Yeah. Will there be dynamic events like road closures? Not necessarily, but there are some accidents that can happen during the way, so you can encounter some accidents that happen that you'll have to work your way around. But not necessarily dynamic events as you mean.
Like road closures, like actual road construction and stuff. That's not in there. But I do think that would fit the game very well. Yeah. So definitely something.
Yeah. Right now we focused on the base game, getting all that basic stuff just right.
We've been getting a ton of suggestions for the last weeks, months. So we are writing all that stuff down. We also note how many people are asking for what, so we kind of know how to balance it and what the demand is for a certain feature. So please keep that stuff coming. But for now, for us, you have to understand that we need to finish this game at some point. And if we start implementing all the functionalities that everyone's asking, we'd still be working on it for 10 more years, and nobody wants that. Yeah. So right now, most of the stuff that people are asking, we put on the list for post-release, and we'll just have to see how the release goes to see what we can and cannot do and what our focus will be. But we're also not developers, so we don't really know how much work certain stuff is to implement. So.
Will it be DLC? Well, you know, that's the same.
Maybe,
what you just said. Maybe.
I mean, we'd love to update the game in the future, but it all depends on launch. You know, if we have 3 people playing it, then you can understand that there's no budget to keep supporting the game on the long term. But I think, you know, if everyone's vision here is that we hope to be able to offer both, you know, paid and free DLC, and expand the game as much as possible. We want to make it as big as you want it to be. Yeah, we just need the resources.
What do you guys think about adding multiplayer? Would be awesome, but I mean,
same situation.
Would be great.
Multiplayer is really a huge feature that's not done overnight, so it's also something that's on the list possibly for after release, but currently nothing in development.
Yeah. So, multiplayer. I mean, would be cool.
And GameTech UK is also in the stream.
Welcome, Jason.
Hello. I'll go subscribe to GameTech. He's doing some great work. He's showing some love for the truck driver community. So he's got some very good in-depth videos. So click his name in the chat and go visit this channel. There's some echo I hear in the audio. Are more people experiencing that echo, or? I think it's probably there, but you'll have to endure because we're filming in a new place.
Yeah. So we've got this whole new setup here. Normally we live stream in a small room, and right now we have another location set up. So a tiny bit of an echo. Well, yeah, this is quite a big empty space room. So
yeah, we needed to expand to fit you guys in. Yeah. How did the interview go, Martin? Just now.
Oh, it went nice. Went good. I think. Well, yeah, I'll have to see.
I posted that on Discord.
Oh, right. I was like, how did he know? Well, it went okay. You know. I think I'll have to see when it comes out. But, yeah. In a room that needs more posters. Well, yeah, it's a bit
empty. So, well, I think that's enough chatter. I don't know how many people are watching now.
Can I see that
somewhere? Do we have?
I don't know if I can see that right here. Can I just go into that? What? So it's 55 on YouTube.
I think you know that'll keep going, but we will stop chatting and give you some gameplay because that's what you came for.
Right. Should I move over to?
If you move over there,
the big boy setup.
I'll move over here. I'll answer some questions while you
take my laptop here, so
you guys can still keep.
So we are going to turn the webcam to over here, and here you can see that we have a nice big setup. This is a GT Omega Racing racing cockpit, and I'm going to get into here with my steering wheel. So I've got the game right here. Let's switch to the game cam. I'll have to press some buttons here. Is it? I think the controller turned off, but I can fix that. There we go. So let's see, is this thing still working? Let's reconnect that real quick.
What's the issue? Steering wheel's not connected.
I don't know. It worked just now, but.
Let's see. What is with original truck license? So we chose not to have officially licensed trucks with big brands in the game. This gives us a little bit more control for how we want to tweak the truck. So we don't need to have them sound exactly like they do in real life, accelerate exactly like that. We can also have damage system in the game or anything like that. So it just gives us a little bit more control, and also licensing fees are very high. So we want to keep the price of the game low, and for that we really need to choose what we want to focus on. We think big brands are we'll do for now, but maybe in the future we can look into licensing some tracks if we want to. But I don't really think that it makes that much of a difference. I think Martin is having a lot of trouble starting his Xbox, so I'm just trying to talk over and act like nothing's going on.
It worked just now.
He's restarting the game. We should be good in a minute. How often does it rain in the game? I don't know exactly how often. It is raining outside.
It is now. I don't know if you hear it.
If there's a lot of sound issues with that because we have a flat roof.
There we go. This is always a good sign.
That is the self-driving truck that we have.
So it just calibrated.
Maybe someone can turn the sound off.
So let me turn the sound off real quick.
Nice. We're playing on Xbox, yeah. Why? Because the game is coming out on console first, so it's good to be able to do it.
Yeah, to show
you.
You
also just turn off any options.
Oh yeah. True. Should I just turn off music?
Whatever you
All right. Great. Okay.
There's no demo schedule at the moment.
No.
Demos cost quite a lot of time and resources to create, actually. And people expect demos to fall out of the sky or something, but we want to focus on creating the full game. That's why we haven't made any DLCs, we haven't made any demos, we haven't made anything else, because we want to finish the game and get it out for you guys as soon as we can.
Yes. So we're waiting now for the game to load up. But as you can see, I'm all ready now. I think the steering wheel works now, so that's good. You can feel the force feedback. Yeah, as you can see, turning the wheel. And the wheel
We're saying the music is too loud and we can't hear it. So our sound guy, please.
Oh, could you balance that?
Can you turn it down? More. Turn it down. Turn it down. Can you turn it down?
Yeah, I think you need to turn that down. Okay.
Let us know if the sound is good now, because I cannot hear whatever is going on the stream. So it's good now? Good, it's good.
It's good now. Okay, so
we're still going to have multiple saves, someone said. I don't think we've ever touched base on that. But there is 3 save slots that you can use, so you can have multiple games going on at the same time.
Yes. So if you want to, run certain types of builds on your trucks, you can. But for now, let's start up the engine by the D-pad down button, and yeah, let's go for it. So maybe we should check the map first to see where we should go. So last time we're actually picking up where we left off last time. So I have some characters available that can give me some jobs. So we've got the fisherman here on the construction site right here. Where should we do?
I don't know. Where did we stop last time?
I think we did some jobs for him.
Should we just do some jobs for Charlie this time?
Let's start out by going to Charlie. So I'm just setting my waypoint here. So yeah, let's go.
Let's see. Should I just answer some questions while you're driving?
Sure, go ahead. Alright, so I'm just gonna cross here.
Let's see. Over time, as your skill goes up, do your jobs pay better? Yes. So there's a couple of factors in place that make the job rewards. One of them is basically the amount of jobs that you did for a certain character, because eventually all the characters in the world will trust you with heavier, more valuable cargo, and you will get a bigger job. So you have to drive further, you have to drive multiple things in the same mission. Those missions will earn you more cash, of course. So gradually, if you unlock those missions, you will earn. Now also there are certain skills that basically improve the amount of cash earned for all missions. So for example, I think there's a couple of them that earn you a couple of percent extra reward earned per mission. So if you level it up a couple of times, I think you can get up to something like 5 to 10% cash bonus for every mission.
So right now I'm driving to Charlie over to his dock. It's going pretty well. Feels really good to play this with a steering wheel. Yeah, force feedback is always also pretty nice. I mean, you can really feel the resistance in the steering wheel. So here's a red light. It's probably going green in a bit. Okay, no it isn't. I got a brake. Oh, there we go. Okay, so let's take a right here. There we go. So I've got low stamina already, and also my fuel tank is actually a little low. So I should have checked that before getting on my way. But
are you driving towards the place to sleep?
Probably. I'll have to check that. Let's go to the map. And no, I'm not. I think I'm gonna have to take a detour to here, right?
Yeah, maybe you can go all the way up to SOEDESCO and then do a mission for construction work.
Maybe, yeah, let's do that.
But will you make that? That's the question.
Well,
only one
I'm just gonna have to take that risk. So we're just gonna do that. I mean, our stamina is pretty low. It'll take 5 minutes for us to get there. I'm just gonna put the pedal to the metal here. And
never make that, but you know, if you defy the speed limit in this game, then
I'm gonna have to watch out here because here's some turns coming up down the hill.
Supporting VR, no, we're not supporting VR. That would not be possible with the way the game is currently made. VR requires a lot of, performance from your console, so you really need, to have your game absolutely made from the start and optimized for VR, which it currently isn't. But we do agree that it would be an awesome feature to have, though. Martin does have a driver's license in real life, but I'm looking at this and...
Is someone asking if I have a driver's license?
What?
Is someone asking if I have a driver's license?
Someone's not asking. I was asking myself by the way that you're driving, but...
What? It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so we arrived in Westerhaven right now, but we're going to have to drive a little bit further to Zuidbij. It's gonna be tight, but we're gonna try.
You'll never make it, but hey, and people can at least see what happens when you fall asleep in the game, and what happens if you
that is correct.
Quit the game at a position where there's nothing to sleep.
Oh, by the way, I don't think we had this feature last time. I'm gonna take a left here, but I actually have the mirrors enabled in the HUD. So
they're always on.
Yeah. So right now they're always on. As you can see to the sides, I've got these mirrors. You can select that in the main menu, in the game menu, to turn that on or off. So yeah, I think it's a pretty handy feature. Just wanted to show you that today as well. Just gonna take a right here. Okay, so my stamina is really low now, but I'm going to try to make it.
Are all the trucks different prices? Yes, they are different prices.
Yeah.
There's, all trucks have different stats, like how well they perform, if they're 4x6 or 4x8, if they're manual shifted or automatic. So you can choose between. I think and you fellas.
I didn't make it.
You tried.
Yeah. So that's what happens when you fall asleep. You gotta get your sleep in time.
So there's a couple of trucks to choose from, and they all have different stats, they all have different pricing. But yeah, you'll find them in the garage.
So we fell asleep while driving. Make sure to rest in time to make sure this doesn't happen again. And I don't want this to happen again. But this takes us to the nearest point where we can sleep. Resting
point.
point.
The nearest resting point, and it also advances time a lot more than when you would have slept on your own. Because if you sleep for yourself, you will sleep for about 4 hours, I think, before you get to go.
Yeah, so if
time lasts for, I think, 8 hours?
Not really so many hours, but what is interesting is that if you're on a job and you fall asleep, naturally you'll fail.
Mm-hmm.
So don't fall asleep. So let's turn on the engine again. I'm also a little low on fuel. So I think we'll just have to find a place to refuel. And there is none here, so we have to drive even further now. But I mean, I've got.
You can also refuel on the job, so you can take a job and then see what's the nearest refueling place.
Yeah. Should I?
No.
Oh, okay.
Some people are leaving here.
Okay, so I set my waypoint. Let's.
Someone is asking, does anyone actually enjoy trucking in real life here? And I'm also a little curious if there's any real life truckers here in the chat, or if there are any people who do anything real life trucking related. Because I personally don't. My only experience with trucking is through video games, maybe through Truck Driver. So
yeah, I'm wondering that as well.
Someone is saying, what happened to the PS4 version? Is it cancelled or what? It's absolutely not cancelled. I don't know why you got that feeling, but it's scheduled for exactly the same date as the Xbox version on 19 September.
And the pre-order is going live on September 5th.
It's coming, it's working, we've played it, we know it exists. So there's nothing wrong with that version. You can order it physically already, it's in pre-order. It's just the pre-order on the digital side is going live 2 weeks prior to launch, so it should be September 5th, the pre-order.
Yeah, correct. So we're going to take a ride here. First we're going to take a job. So, yeah. Skill increase in level. So we increase our emotion driver skill. And I've unlocked a new engine for the emotion truck. So that's cool. Might check that out later. But that's also how you progress in the game. We also talked about that in the feature showcase videos that we made and in the breakdown videos. If you haven't seen those yet, go to our YouTube channel, check those out. A lot of cool information. Yeah, in those. Let me find the button real quick for this. There we go. Okay, so Andrei, do you think you've got what it takes to handle construction materials? I do.
I mean,
I do think I've got what it takes. So let's take this job. Yeah.
I know you're a really dedicated trucker, Martin. You're gonna attach this thing.
No
just
sweat.
by using your mirrors, no sweat. So should not be any time.
Okay, I'm not seeing it. Wait, I need to wait until it says which one it is.
Should you turn on your lights?
Lights on.
Anyone's asking if there's weather changes. Yes, there's a dynamic weather system, so the weather just changes while you're playing. It can rain, it can be foggy, it can be cloudy, it can be sunny. Yeah, there's quite a lot of weather types, and together with the dynamic lighting system of the day and night cycle, that makes for a very interesting combinations. If it's raining at night or yeah.
Okay, so gonna approach this just using my mirrors.
Someone wants to know what the horn sounds like, but the horn is going to be improved from this version until launch. So we're currently working on the horn. So I don't want you to hear this one because I don't like it. How big is the map?
This big.
Yeah, about this big.
Well, I just showed it, right? Didn't I?
Yeah, you can scroll back they see that you open the map, I think already 2 times.
There we go.
So.
I made it.
It only took you around half an hour.
4 hours.
So, that was the stream.
It was free, thank you. We'll see you next time. Right, so I just connected this trader, and we can see the sun coming up there. It's 4 a.m. currently, and I'm hauling traders. But first, let's see if we'll pass a gas station.
Yeah. So people keep asking the same questions about pre-orders and stuff. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna keep repeating the same thing. If you really want to know, check the stream from the start. But just to recap, pre-order for PlayStation is coming September 5th.
September 5th. Oh, break. Okay, so braking is a lot harder with the trader attached. Everyone's waiting for me, so nice. Okay.
Someone's asking if we picked the date because it's close to Bus Simulator. But we were first.
Yeah, we were first.
Bus Simulator picked their date after Truck Drive.
Yeah, so if you go look up the date where we announced our date and they did theirs, you'll see.
How much is the game? It's $40, but there's a pre-order discount, 10% at the digital stores right now. So that's it. 40 euros, $40, and I don't know how much Chinese the currency they have is, but
something like that. So I'm actually speeding. Just shouldn't. Should control the throttle a little bit. Because I'm only allowed to go 50 kilometers an hour here.
Oh wow, you guys are all in this chat watching this live stream. Make sure you go over to our Discord, because that is where we answer a lot more questions after our stream, also during the stream. But that's where we want to communicate to you guys on a daily basis. If you really like the game, or if you have any questions, feel free to join our Discord. SOEDESCO, or discord.gg/SOEDESCO.
Yeah.
You can find a truck driver channel there. It's all about truck driver. We talk about truck driver night and day. So
I sleep at night though, but I mean.
And while you're busy joining that Discord, don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, because hey, we sit down for you guys, we make these videos, it takes me way too much time. So might as well subscribe, right? Thanks.
Let's take a little detour here to refuel.
How does the handling compare to a Subaru? Well, Martin actually is a
who's asking that?
Driver? Oh, I don't know. And it's Dan is asking that. I don't know who that is. Well, how does it compare to your Subaru, Martin?
This is way better.
What?
I'd say about 67% better. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Alright, so wait.
People now probably think that I don't think he believes you now.
I'm refueling.
He's actually serious about this Subaru question.
Who is this guy? Does he know me? Oh, I know him.
Oh, you know him.
I know him.
I thought it was a random.
No, I know him. Welcome to the stream though. Glad you're here.
Yes. We add multiplayer. It's not on the list before release, but it might be after release. But
Just
we can't make any promises. We're not working on it at the moment. Trustmaster TX Racing Wheel Ferrari 458. I think.
Which one? The
TX.
TX.
458. I'm pretty sure
we have one of the Ferrari wheels, yes.
Check our website,
yeah.
SOEDESCO.com. You can find an article. I think it's still on the homepage right now on SOEDESCO.com. It is a full list of all the steering wheels that we support and that have been tested and confirmed by Trustmaster. So you can check that list. And
yeah.
Do you run out of fuel? Well, if you don't refuel.
I just refueled, so I'm not going to run out anymore now. But yeah, you can, just like you can fall asleep, you can also run out of fuel. And yeah, then you'll respawn at the nearest refueling station, the nearest gas station.
Welcome Nicholas to the chat, who owns the Truck Driver Game Instagram page, apparently. Well, very cool. Thank you for making a fan page. We appreciate it.
So we are continuing our way, hauling this load for Andre.
I'm seeing someone asking a couple times already, sorry for missing that question, so whether the windshields work.
The wipers or what?
I think so. The windshield does mean the wiper, right? Thingy.
Well, the windshield itself is like that. Oh wait, I got a brake.
The windshield is just a window, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I made it. Okay. So I'm gonna take a left here.
So the wiper doesn't. You cannot turn it on.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. But I think maybe after this, would be cool. Is there a beta for this? We have had a couple of betas on PC already. We got a lot of feedback from that. We have made a lot of improvements in that, but we currently don't have any beta planned for between now and release. We understand you would like to play the game, but we honestly have so much feedback at this point that we cannot use any additional feedback. So yeah. You are a very good writer, someone says.
Well,
Martin,
thank you. Finally some recognition.
Finally some recognition, right?
I'm getting roasted all day for my driving skills. So it's good that someone actually appreciates this. Okay, so we just arrived in Oosterby. Oh, I gotta take a right here without the indicator. Oh, that was quick, but I made it. So I forgot to check my sat nav, but I made it. Yeah, just arrived here. I think this is the place where I need to drop off the trailer. I hope so. There's a hat icon there. It's another character, isn't it? He doesn't have a job for us right now, but he might in the future.
Someone says you're driving on the wrong side, but he must be British.
Yeah.
The right side is the right.
The right side is the right side.
The right side is the right side. We're from Europe.
We're not in
Dutch.
UK. We're not in Japan or Australia. So yeah, I'm sorry. So where do I have to park this? Okay, so this is gonna be tough because oh, it's like that. I thought it was the other way around. I think I can do this easily.
Someone wants a DLC where you can customize a truck with writing and decals.
Would be cool. Yeah.
We're currently not working on any DLCs. We're only working on the base game because we don't want to right now put our resources in something other than making sure the base game that you're getting at 9th of September is the best possible version it can be.
I gotta get out of this in some way. Okay. Oh, I'm also almost running into my trailer. No, it's all fine. It's all fine. I'm all good. Mission complete. We took real good care of our breakables. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Is there someone from the technical side there that can help us with this braking?
With this braking thing? I think something here turned it off in some way. I don't know how they did. Alright, so stuff breaks sometimes. It's what happens. I don't know where it should be.
People keep asking us for DLCs and post-release expansions and that kind of stuff. I'll explain it again, but we would love to make the game as big as you guys want it to be, but we just can't endlessly keep spending time and money on this game. So we need to get it out. We need to see what you guys think of it, what we can improve, what can we do. And based on that, we'll have to see. We don't want to make any false promises right now, because if the game comes out and 3 people buy it, then obviously we won't have the budget or resources to work on it. Let's be realistic and honest about that. That's just what it is. But we'd love to maintain and work on long term.
Yeah. Just waiting here to get something fixed down here. I don't think you can see it on camera, but just gonna have to use some sort of band-aid tactics here.
Style fixing here, which is, this is great. This is great. Our sound guy is wrapping some cables. Great. Man, look at this multi-talented guy.
Well,
are you ready to make some DLC for truck driving?
Yeah. Okay, so we are on our way. So we just did this mission. Let's take a look at the stamina bar. That's fine, I guess, still, right? So should we just look for another job?
Someone says, great response, I shall be buying it. Well, would you look at that?
That is great. Oh, we're pretty far away
for the support.
I'm just going to drive all the way to here.
Very big map, yes or no? Well, you can see for yourself, Martin, if you should I show the entire thing?
Okay, so this is Midhem is where we started out. We just drove all the way to here. All the way to here. And then this is the entire map. For now. So this is what you get on launch. This is the map of the truck driver base game. Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's good. I think it's good. I think cool, can see.
Yeah, let's take a left here. And
someone says I'm buying the game the second it comes out. Well, that would be great.
But you can do it even earlier.
How do you even know at which second the game is gonna come out?
Are you just going to refresh the page?
Yeah, well, if you're gonna get it as soon as it comes out, I can recommend you pre-order the game because that will give you a 10% pre-order discount actually.
Yeah.
So save yourself the 10%. You might need it when we release DLC. Let's see.
Is there anything interesting still coming in?
Make sure you purchase the game directly from SOEDESCO so that the money goes to... Well, there's no other way to buy the game than directly from us. Even if you buy a physical version through Amazon or anything, you'll be buying it from our distribution partners. So there's really no, let's say, illegal way to buy the game at this point, and any way that you buy it is you know, just as much appreciated from our side. You can't pre-order on PS4 yet. It's 2 weeks before release. You can pre-order there. On September 5th, pre-order for PS4 will open. Someone's asking about custom or optimization, whether the FPS is constant 30 FPS. Yes, we're aiming for 30 FPS. I think right now we're close to like. I don't think it drops below 27, 28.
So yeah, right now we're in the favor resolution graphical option because there is on Xbox One X there are 3 options you can choose from.
Yep.
And right now we're at favor resolution. Oh, did you see that? I was actually going to looking beside me to see if anyone was next to me.
That's how immersed
I'm so immersed.
You're sitting in an empty office space and you're still trying to look in his mirror.
So, but we're at favor resolution right now, which means that we're running the game in 4K resolution. Yeah, there's also favor graphics and favor performance, and on performance, it'll allow you to go up to 60 frames per second, right? On Xbox One X.
Yes, I think that is still the aim.
Yes.
There will probably be some performance changes or FPS changes before launch, but what I can say now is that it seems to be very stable 30 FPS across most places of the map. There's, I think, still 2 or 3 places where it drops just a little, but we hope to get that fixed at some point. So hopefully we can get it fixed before launch, but You know, you can see for yourself how it's running. There's no noticeable huge frame loss or anything. So
yeah. So right now we're just making our way downtown. No, making our making our way to Charlie Dover, and yeah, the speed limit here is 50. So let's try to do that. Luckily, we have someone in front of us, so we can see. Oh, he's okay. He's gonna take a right here. Okay, let's hammer it down. Yeah. Or should I take another job here? Nah. We're just going to speed here to Charlie Dover. See what he has in store for us.
I think he'll have in store for you, Martin.
Fish.
Fish?
Yes. I think he has fish for me to move. But yeah.
I think we were supposed to stream for an hour, right? Is that okay? Or should we stream for longer? Or?
Let us know in the chat.
You want us to stop right now? Don't stop.
4 hours.
I think we can stream a little longer, but we started a little late.
Okay, so as you can see as well, we've been driving in this truck for a while now, also since last stream. As you can see in the bottom right, my tires are starting to get a little orange indicated, which means that they are wearing, and that will impact my braking distance. So in a while I'll need to change those tires, but we'll see. Not now. I don't feel like doing that yet.
Oh no, we had the same question last time. Someone saying crash into a car.
I don't want to.
We did that last stream too.
Yeah.
Watch the previous stream, please. We
Yeah, it's still up on our YouTube channel. Go check it out. But right now we arrived at Charlie Dover, and I'm gonna see what kind of jobs he has in store. Going in style. Well, if it isn't my favorite driver, for sure helping me expand the business.
Oh man, look at that!
I'm his favorite driver. Feels really good. We're really going places now. Right. Which places?
Martin, you're also my favorite driver.
Thank you.
No problem.
To a fancy restaurant supplier in Oosterhaven. Finest and freshest bluefin tuna around. Okay. Let me know where the trailer is.
Go search for it. It's probably on the terrain, isn't it?
It's probably right there. Oh yeah, there it is. It's indicated on the map now. Is that it? That's it.
What if your car parked there?
I don't think that boat was there. Those boats were there last time. Because I'm not sure though. But overall, I gotta really look where I'm going. Overall, the places where the characters are, they change over time. If you do enough jobs for them. Come on, just a little bit more. Almost there. You can do this. No?
The map was handcrafted, right? Yes, it's handcrafted.
By me. No,
by Martin personally.
It wasn't handcrafted.
No, it's a fictional map, so yeah, it's all being thought of, and yeah, it's not a real life location.
So we are on our way again. We're just going to exit right here. And on our way to Oosterhaven, I think, what I just read.
Java Cakes was also a very active member of our Discord.
Yes.
He's asking a question that
Okay.
Oh.
So he just took the liberty of turning there.
Java Cakes is asking a question that I don't understand. Java Cakes, can you reword that? Because
what did he say?
For the text messages, if you would be able to input it, would you be able to create a caption where the weighting is on a black background? You just mean that it's black on white, like the texting? Maybe for better readability? You currently cannot change the color of the texting bubbles. So
yeah, it's just blue and white at this moment.
No, that is not in there. But if you feel like this is unreadable, then we should look into it. Can you drive your truck into the water?
No.
Why would you do that? No. You can't really get off road. You just have to stay on the roads that have been made to.
No, you cannot drive into the water. You can't really go into the grass here and do sick burnouts or something.
Make some donuts.
Yeah. You just have to stay on the road.
People keep asking for map extensions, Martin. Go explain it, because I've explained it a couple of times already.
If you want to help us expand the map for free, yeah. Well, right now this is the map that will be in the game on launch. Right now we are not going to expand it before, but after launch, depending on how launch goes, you know, how successful it'll be, we are going to look into what we can do to the game and what the demands are, of course.
And we already have a huge list of things that we want to do. But yeah, you can understand that we cannot endlessly keep postponing and putting features into this game. You have to draw a line somewhere, release the game, see what you guys think, see what you guys think are the most crucial points to fix, improve, and change. And we'll keep communicating very openly as we are doing now, whether we will implement anything or whether the game will flop completely and we will have no budget to do anything. We will be transparent and we will tell you straight up what's going on. We would never promise you big updates coming when we just don't have the resources to work on anything. But at this moment we just don't know. But things are looking good. I mean, there's a lot of people here watching now, so that's always a lot of fun. People are telling us that they pre-ordered the game and are purchasing it and looking forward to it. So yeah, those are signs that keep us motivated to work on this game as much as we can.
So yeah, currently on our way to Oosterhaven. This is a pretty nice road. Lots of smooth curves here to take, especially with the steering wheel. Feels really nice to just go through these curves.
Someone says, please make a bus simulator. It already exists. We don't make stuff that already exists. Go buy bus simulator. Someone asked if there can be more traffic, and there could be more traffic, but the thing is that we are at this point running into some optimization struggles, I'd say, because the cars look very shiny and crisp and high quality. So if we put in 500 cars, that would cause a lot of FPS problems. So that's why the traffic is, you know, it's not too crowded, but there are places where there's quite a lot of traffic, I guess, or at least enough traffic for it to make it look pretty filled up.
Our stamina is low though.
Again?
So
is there a place to stop nearby?
Yeah, but I'm on a mission right now.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna sleep. There are no springs.
Yeah. So we can make that. Can I?
Yeah, you can probably make that.
Okay, so I'll just go over there. Take a lap there. Get some sleep. Let's get on this highway.
So someone's asking if there's Fanatec support. We're currently not supporting any Fanatec, only Thrustmaster and Logitech.
Yes.
If you want us to support Fanatec, tweet Fanatec.
Yeah.
Spam them. See if they reach out to us.
We're nearly falling asleep. Oh no. Just speed through these corners here. We're still going in the right direction for the... Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to get off at the first stop and take a left. Okay, that seems doable. Let's get on here. Oh, I accidentally turned off my engine there. It's possible.
You're getting on the highway,
Yeah.
turning off your engine.
That's what I do. Yeah, Mill Springs. So let's take a right here, and then the left. To here we go.
Why don't the cars drive 80 in rural roads? Are they not?
What do you mean? 80 in rural roads? We have some places where you can go 80, right? Oh, I'm braking really hard right now. Let's get some sleep. Yes. Yes, please give me some sleep. Okay, we made it. So let's go. First, gotta start that engine.
Here's your engine.
All right.
The tires are not looking too good. You need to replace
Yeah,
them.
I think I should go to the garage after this. It's starting to get dark again, but here we go again.
Someone's comparing Truck Driver to Forza Horizon and GTA because those games have more traffic. I mean, I understand, you know, that those are also console games with way more traffic, but GTA also cost about $500 million dollars or euros to make, and we don't have $500 million. If we had, we probably would have.
Oh, I didn't see that one. So, okay, we just got into an accident and our truck has sustained damage. But it seems to be alright for now. Let's just get off this ramp and forget that happened. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I do understand people trying to compare games between each other because that's only fair. I mean, it's. I'm not trying to claim that stuff is impossible to make. It's just that you have to understand that we are a small, Dutch publishing company, and yeah, to be fair, we're on a budget. So that's why we've always said we can only support the game in the future. If it's well received at launch, and the features that we will improve after launch is also depending on that. But I feel like that's these days the same for any whatever early access game or indie developed game. not saying you were in early access or in the dev, but still.
So we arrived in Osterhaven port. Gonna take this slope here and then.
Well, so the reason why I said it, the reason for us was to have not much traffic due to console limitations is that on PC we would have been able to make it work because there's not that much limitations. On console, however, it is for us not possible to do it with the budget that we have. So of course there's always multiple factors in place. But for console, for us, it's just not possible to do that. I think for PC, however, there would be a different story. We would have to look into that. I don't want to make any promises because I'm not a developer. But yeah, I think that is the main thing, you know. But obviously, yeah, it's definitely possible. It's definitely possible.
Fancy Pants just let me know he wants a cargo to be delivered somewhere else. So really, I drove all the way here, but he needs it to be somewhere else. Let me check how far it is.
So I think this is one of the interesting things. Not how far. It's a really interesting thing about truck drivers that, you know, the story really takes you on an adventure, and you first, you know, the guy said you were supposed to go here to deliver the truck. Now you get there, he's saying, "Oh, I gave you the wrong location."
Yeah. Let's see if we can turn here. Oh no.
Go slower.
This is a pickle. Yeah, it'll be fine, right?
I mean, you are the best driver the other guy had seen.
That is correct. So, there we go. Yeah, just gonna have to take a right here. It seemed a bit shady to drop off some cargo already.
Is it harder to make games if you're the first game in a new series? Yes, it's of course, because there's no player base. If GTA comes up with a new GTA, you know that already 125 million people have bought the previous one, and at least part of them will buy it without them having to do much effort because they enjoyed the previous one. So yeah, you're kind of built, I guess, on the community and the people that enjoy the previous game as well. And of course, they learned a lot during the development of the previous game. They have a lot of AI systems, traffic systems, open world systems in place to make, you know, a game like that run. And the only reason GTA 5 is such a wonderful game is because it's the 5th game, and you know they've got so much experience with these kind of games. They already did it 4 times before. Yeah, I mean that only makes sense.
Yeah. So right now I'm waiting for indicator where to put my truck, where to put my trailer. Oh, okay. So it's somewhere now. I'm gonna look for it. Just drive around a bit.
Someone's asking if the game is going to be optimized for PS5 and next generation Xbox. Should we focus on the PlayStation 4?
Yeah. Do you have a PS5?
I mean, I guess I don't really see a reason not to launch Truck Driver on the PS5 when the time comes, and yes, we would love to optimize it, but I have no idea what that machine is going to do, so I think it's a little too early to talk about that yet.
Mm-hmm. So meanwhile, I'm still looking for where I have to park the trailer. Park the trailer in the loading zone.
Are there going to be PS4 Pro and Xbox One enhancements?
Yes, definitely.
But specifically for textures and resolution. I don't think there's texture improvement. Is there? There's no HD textures, but you can play in 4K.
Yeah.
And there's Well, on PlayStation Pro, it's 1440.
Yeah, 1440p.
On Xbox One X, it's 4K. And there's quite some like render distance, grass quality, that kind of stuff. So there's quite some performance of this. But I think we've also published like a list of what the improvements are on our website, haven't we? Together with the steering wheel.
Yeah, I think so.
If you look on our website, SOEDESCO.com, you'll find an article where we specify exactly what we added to the Pro and X version.
Yeah. All right.
We've been streaming for over an hour, so you want to call it a day?
I think so.
Yeah. I see a lot of more questions coming. We will be answering some more questions in the Discord, so move over to discord.gg/SOEDESCO. It's on the bottom of the screen as well right now. Go check that out. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yeah. I think at 4 there will be a lot of videos going on on content creator channels as well on YouTube. Keep your eyes on your favorite content creator on YouTube or Twitch or Mixer, yeah, they might be posting a video of Truck Driver. If they are not, let them know you want them to play Truck Driver, and then we can get into content.
Yeah, again, we will probably be streaming some more on this channel, so subscribe and add the bell notification thing and all that. We also announce when we are going to stream in our Discord as well.
Yeah.
So be there as well. If you have any more questions right now, we will be answering them in the Discord, so head over there. Yeah, anything else to add?
I think that is it. Like this video, subscribe to the channel.
It was fun hanging out with you all. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you next time.
Bye
bye.